to nonprofit organizations last year. Now for a check of the weather, let's head over to Storm Team 10 meteorologist Jonathan Gegas. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning, Rachel. Fog, the big story this morning. We have that mist as well, and that's really reducing visibilities across the area. We have visibilities under a mile across a lot of the area this morning. Even a half a mile in Hot Springs, under half a mile in Blacksburg and Hillsville this morning. We're still doing okay across a parts of Southside and Lynchburg where we have 6 to 10 mile visibility. But again, we're going to be in and out of that fog all morning and afternoon long, so just keep that in mind if you're heading out today. That's next. Our next system will end up kicking that fog out of here, but that's also going to reintroduce widespread rain to the area most of the day on the drier side, other than that mist. We're already seeing the leading edge of that system start to work its way into far western Kentucky and into Tennessee. And by later on tonight, mainly after 6, 7 o'clock, that system will start to work its way back in. Looking at to 7, 8 o'clock tonight, notice we have that moisture streaming back into parts of northern North Carolina and southern Virginia. Main part of that system arrives overnight, giving us a chance for a few pockets of heavier rain. Colder air comes in behind that system. And as the rain is shutting off tomorrow, we could end up seeing a few flurries or light snow showers across the area for the latter portion of tomorrow morning into early afternoon. Not expecting anything in the way of accumulation, at least in the lower elevations. For this afternoon, though, we are overcast with that fog and mist hanging around. Temperatures in the middle 40s tonight. We're forecasting that rain back in the picture. Some of that could be heavy at times, especially overnight with temperatures in the lower 40s. That colder air back in here as we head through our Monday, upper 30s for highs. We get our sunshine back. Our next system is a clipper system, and that's going to work to bring us at least a chance for a light accumulation of snow. Cold blast behind that, though. We're seeing temperatures in the upper 30s and then watching something potentially for Friday into the weekend, Rachel.
Wow, so the possibility of snow this week. 2 weeks ago, completely different story.
Yeah, it's like Mother Nature playing a sick joke on us, thinking that winter may not arrive at all, and then all of a sudden, bam, that blast of cold and a couple of chances for snow.
All right, well, speaking of chances, the big thing that's on everybody's mind, Powerball fever. It's reaching a fever pitch, Jonathan, all across the nation as the biggest jackpot in American history just got even bigger.
Yeah, the estimated Powerball jackpot for tonight's drawing, only $800 million.
$800 million.
That's just crazy to even say that. Experts are predicting the amount could go up to nearly $1 billion after rapid ticket sales. NBC's Kerry Sanders has that story.
It's never happened like this before.
You feeling good?
Real good, man. Powerball selling close to $145,000 in tickets a minute. If there's no winner tomorrow night, billboards won't be able to show the jackpot because it could exceed $1 billion. You're the one.
I'm the one. I know for a fact I'm the one.
In Detroit today, Canadians lured by the record jackpot crossed the border to buy tickets.
For this kind of money, we could buy a house in Hawaii and one in Florida and one in Arizona.
Saturday's Powerball drawing takes place in Tallahassee, Florida, in a highly secure, nondescript building, in a vault buried 2 stories below the earth. 2 hours before the drawing, each ball, which is not a ping pong ball, but rather is solid, is weighed to make sure all are equal. Each is 80 grams, about the weight of a Super Bowl ring.
To understand how much $800 million is, a dollar bill is 0.004 inches thick. 800 million of these stacked up would fall about 8 feet short of outer space.
Chances of winning, 1 in 292 million. Chances of losing, almost 100%.
It's money just going away.
Kerry Sanders, NBC News, Miami.
So $800 million, of course, with taxes, what you get, maybe 500? Only 500 million?
Wow, only.
Only. Hey, I'd take it. What would you do with
if you take the lump sum, you get it, it's reduced even further. So, I mean, you're dollar
Either
menu
way, though,
status
I'll
at that
take it.
point.
I'm okay with it. Dollar menu status.
Yeah.
Is that what you do with the money?
Yeah.
What would you do with the money?
A lot of McDoubles.
A lot of McDoubles.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
Well, McDonald's will be happy for that endorsement. Well, if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, well, there is plenty going on. The Greater Roanoke Home and Garden Show returns to the Berglund Center this